Tonight on CTV News, we have a closer look at the CSU Rodeo that took place over the weekend, and later we make the perfect grilled cheese. Thanks for tuning in to CTV News. I'm Willis Scott, and here is what you might have missed today. If you're in the College of Liberal Arts, we're going to switch again. If you're in the College of Liberal Arts, you have a new dean. Dr. Ben Withers has been confirmed as the head of the college's operations. The search for a new dean lasted more than 4 months. It began after former dean of the college, Ann Gill, announced her plans to retire from her 36-year-long career. Withers currently holds 2 positions at the University of Kentucky. He serves as both the Dean of Undergraduate Studies and as the Associate Provost for Undergraduate Education. If you like rodeos, we've got a story for you. CSU held their annual Skyline Stampede Rodeo last weekend. The CSU Rodeo team competed in its own Skyline Stampede Rodeo. Ram Rodeo athletes Miles Mason, Troy Clevenger, Cody Gable, and Samantha Eckert made it to the short go-round finals Sunday.
Bareback riding's riding bucking horses without a saddle on, so you stick your hand in what's called a rigging, make your bind and crack it over, got a nice tight grip. The score is off of 100 points. You got 50% of the points are from how the horse performs, 50% is how I perform, so you're going out there, you're kind of really hoping for the best bucking horse that you can get, so it performs well and you get a high score, and you're trying to perform the best that you can. So it's a 50-50, which is cool. It's not all on you, you know. And, just getting into that chute, your adrenaline starts going, and best way I can explain it is like jumping out of a plane, you know. You just get in there and you nod your head and you're just ready to go, and you hold on for dear life and hope you don't get hurt, I guess.
It shows a lot of horsemanship. There's a lot to think about doing it, and every little thing. Your horse has to be at the right spot from the barrel, so it's called a pocket. Even that distance makes a difference if you hit a barrel, if you come out wide or short. Looking at your next barrel, turning your horse around, sitting once you get to the barrel, choosing when to slow your horse down to get to the barrel to make sure you come around nicely. It's just a lot of different things that play into barrel racing that you don't always think about until you're actually doing it.
Here for the football team, how about a little home field advantage for the CSU Rams?
Unfortunately, none of the CSU athletes earned a winning spot in their event. Samantha Eckert was the team's most successful athlete at the rodeo. She came in 8th place in the barrel race with a time of 15.53 seconds. The We Don't Need Planned Parenthood Tour is coming to Colorado State University Wednesday. The tour will discuss healthcare alternatives to Planned Parenthood. The Students for Life of America is hosting the tour. Students for Life of America is the nation's largest pro-life youth organization. It will make its CSU stop in the plaza and outside the Morgan Library on Wednesday from 11 to 2 in the afternoon. The tour was created after the Center for Medical Progress released controversial videos. The videos allegedly showed Planned Parenthood executives discussing the sale of body parts from unborn fetuses. The tour's display features banners that show alternatives to Planned Parenthood for comprehensive health care, accepting abortion. The display will travel to 60 universities this spring. More construction is coming to the area around Colorado State University. Work has begun on 34 apartments and retail space at 830 South College Avenue. The 27,000 square foot building will be located across from CSU's Glenn Morris Fieldhouse. The project replaces Schrader's County Store and several small shops that were razed several months ago. Developers got the go-ahead from the city of Fort Collins to pour the foundation last week. The building will be geared towards young professionals. Plans include a mix of studio, 1-bedroom, and 2-bedroom apartments. The plan is slightly smaller than originally proposed. Colorado schools may soon allow minors to use medical marijuana. A new bill requires schools to let students use marijuana as medication. The bill updates a recent law that gives school districts the power to permit medical marijuana treatments for students. Patient advocates call the law useless because none of Colorado's 178 school districts currently permit such treatments. If the bill passes, Colorado would be the second state to require that schools allow students to take non-smokable forms of marijuana for medical reasons. New Jersey already has a similar law in place. The bill cleared its first hurdle Monday at the state legislature when it passed 10-3. It now awaits a vote by the full House. If you were wondering if this nice weather is here to stick around, then you're in luck. Dale Denman has the full weather forecast coming up.
Tune in to KCSU, your student-run radio station at Colorado State University. Live 24 hours a day, every day at 90.5 FM and kcsufm.com. Live local new music now, and news, talk, and sports. KCSU, the radio voice of Colorado State, on the air since 1964.
You're watching CTV, produced by Colorado State University students, bringing you news, weather, sports, and entertainment from campus and beyond. CTV live Monday through Thursday at 7 p.m. on campus and Fort Collins on Channel 11. Repeats at midnight, 8 a.m., noon, and 2 p.m.
The Rocky Mountain Collegian is your student-run news and information platform. Pick up your paper on campus or around Fort Collins Monday through Thursday with special editions Fridays. And check out collegian.com anytime for all the latest updates. News, sports, entertainment, opinion, and more. The Rocky Mountain Collegian, serving Colorado State since 1891.
College Avenue has been your student magazine for the last 10 years. College Avenue prints once a month covering topics that are relevant to the CSU and Fort Collins community. We also print special editions like the graduation guides at the end of each semester, the best of CSU each fall, and the orientation guide each summer. Look for us on racks around campus, off campus, or online at collegian.com under the College Avenue tab.
The rain is here, which means it's truly April in Colorado. We saw a little bit of rain over the weekend and just a little bit today if you were outside. And if you looked west, you'll see some dark clouds. We'll get to that in a moment. The rain will continue throughout the week, though. I'm weather anchor Neil Denman here with all things weather related. So currently it's about 61 degrees with an 8 mile per hour westerly wind. And the wind will continue, but the rain will go away, thankfully. If we look at our live cam, the sun is actually out. But if you look here, you can see some very dark clouds. It was raining over the mountains, but the really dark clouds that we saw earlier went southwesterly and are now going away from the city. So we only got a little bit of the rain, not too much, but the sun is out, which is very nice to see. And it looks like we're going to have a nice, beautiful evening. Let's take a look at our evening planner. At 58 degrees at 8 p.m. with mostly cloudy, and then by 10 p.m. we'll have mostly cloudy at 53 degrees. Like I said, the clouds will go away, but that'll be around 2 in the morning. But when you do wake up in the morning, it'll be nice and sunny. So let's see what your Wednesday morning looks like. At 8 a.m. you'll have 50 degrees and sunny, so you might want to wear a light jacket if you have an 8 a.m. class. But by noon we'll hit 69 degrees, and then by 4 we'll hit our high tomorrow at 73 with mostly sunny. Clouds will come back, but just a little bit, so the sun will be out for the most part. Here's what the overnight lows look like across the state of Colorado. So we're going to have 40s along the front range, so we'll have 44 in Fort Collins, 42 in Denver, 41 in Colorado Springs, and a 45 in Pueblo. Out in the mountains, we'll see a little bit cooler with 28 in Alamosa, 28 in Gunnison, and 29 in Vail. And then we have a 45 in Grand Junction. And out on the eastern plains, we have 30s with 36 in Lyman and a 39 in Burlington. Tomorrow's highs look pretty nice. We have 70s along the front range. We have a nice 73 degrees here in Fort Collins and a 73 in Denver, 76 in Pueblo, and Sterling are going to be our warmest spot in the state at 79 degrees. And then on the mountains, we'll see a little bit of cooler temperatures with a 56 in Vail and a 61 in Gunnison, But throughout the state, it'll be very nice overall. Here's what our 7 days of weather look like for you. We have 73 on Wednesday and Thursday. Now on Wednesday and Thursday it'll be sunny in the morning, but we'll have some PM showers and possibly some thunderstorms. And then on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday we will have the rain come back with a slight chance of snow on Sunday as well. And then as you can see, the temperature will dip down into the high 40s, but by Monday and Tuesday we will have our temperature return, and Tuesday it looks like it'll be a beautiful day. Be sure to watch CTV throughout the week for more weather updates. Up next, AJ Montgomery with sports.
Join Rocky Mountain Student Media on April 22nd for the first ever Ram Slam volleyball tournament sponsored by Chippers Lanes and BioLife Plasma. Come play in the A or B division or watch as participants of all skill levels compete to win. Enjoy local food trucks and music from KCSU. The tournament is from 3 to 8 p.m. on the IM fields and sand volleyball courts. To register your team of 2 to 4, go to eventbrite.com and search for Ram Slam. The cost per team is $30.
Hello everyone, I'm sports taker A.J. Montgomery. Let's talk some sports. Colorado State football team is underway with their spring training and trying to work out the kinks and sores from last season. The wide receiver group for the Rams has always had a good set of talent lined up and seem to be the playmakers on the field. For next year, the Rams don't have the gifted and talented Rashard Hollywood Higgins by their side, nor Joe Hansley. Rashard and Joe combined last year for 103 receptions, 1,477 yards, and 14 touchdowns, roughly half of this team's receiving stats. There's some pretty big shoes to fill, but there is a possibility that these returning and new receiving core will get the job done. The returning crew for the Rams consists of redshirt junior Xavier Williams, junior Deontay Gaines, sophomore Olabisi Johnson, and redshirt junior Sammy Long, the fourth. These four men that only racked up a total of 39 receptions, 418 yards, and 4 touchdowns will need to showcase their talents with the loss of Rashard and Joe. The receivers' goal for this spring is to get acquainted and collaborated with their quarterbacks. The receivers this year are already pretty close to the returning Nick Stevens, but the new kid on the block, Fan Bauta, hasn't been working much with the receivers as Stevens has. But when time comes, this talented group of receivers need to have perfect to above perfect chemistry with all these QBs. 8th-ranked Colorado State Rams lacrosse team took their talents to Hughes Stadium this past Saturday against the 5th-ranked BYU Cougars. This game wasn't only an exciting one, it was also a joyful one to see when the Rams sent the Cougars home with a 10-6 win. 3 of those 10 goals came from freshman Blake Warner as he pulled a hat trick in the stunning win. The Rams were hot from the beginning, didn't seem to lose any steam through the game, and never trailed as they showed the Cougars who was really on top.
I mean, that's definitely the goal, right? I mean, there's no rest for the weary. So we're going to play ASU and then CU right after that, and those are 2 of the best teams in the league as well. So, it's going to be a lot of the same of what we did to prepare for BYU. It's about valuing the ball, improving our areas that are a little bit weaker, and if we just keep getting better week after week, just a little bit, then we're starting to peak in the direction that I want us to be in. So it's a lot of the same and just working hard.
Yeehaw! Have you ever been to a rodeo? If so, then you know how much fun it is to watch. I would consider this the most dangerous sport there is, but that's the reason it is so exciting. I can't imagine how much guts it would take for these cowboys to mount these beasts and actually last 5 to 10 seconds on their back while they're angrily bucking trying to get you off. The scariest part of this is that not only are you bound to fall off and possibly reach 10 feet of airtime, you also have to run away from the bull or horse that will try to attack you. And when a 1-ton beast is charging at you, I can't imagine the fear that these men are experiencing. I could talk sports all day, but for now I'm going to throw it over to entertainment anchor Nicole Hines with everything in entertainment.
Don't worry, 74 people were picked before me in the NFL draft. To fight childhood obesity, United Way and the NFL are helping kids play at least 60 minutes a day.
Okay, time for the team obstacle course. Yay!
What this place needs is more healthy kids. To get involved or donate, go to unitedway.org/play60.
Now I get it.
Sure, I look cute now, but when my owner lost his job, it was rough. I was living on the street, and one night, me and this Cocker Spaniel got into it so bad, I wound up looking like an ice cream cone. I cried a little bit, but thankfully I got rescued, so I'm running, I'm jumping, all back to my old self, and I'm ready to give unconditional love, even if you put a lampshade on my head.
Oh hey there Rams, I'm your anchor Nicole Hines and here is the latest in the world of entertainment. If you missed the MTV Movie Awards hosted by Kevin Hart and Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, you missed out on a show packed full of celebrities and the release of many new movie trailers. Chris Evans made an appearance at the Movie Awards this weekend when he showed an exclusive clip of his upcoming movie Captain America: Civil War. The clip released by Walt Disney Studios shows Captain America, Falcon, and the Scarlet Witch in a battle scene right as it opens. In the movie, we get to see Captain America as he tries to save his friend, Bucky Barnes, which leaves him on a different side as Iron Man, hurting their friendship as it starts to fall apart. The movie is going to be the end of the Captain America trilogy and will march into theaters May 6th. In case you have not been on social media today, today is National Grilled Cheese Day. In order to celebrate, I decided to participate in an epic grilled cheese cook-off. So I'm here with Cheyenne Bell, and today we are going to be making grilled cheeses to see who can make the best grilled cheese within 10 minutes. And so I think we should just start now. You ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, let's go. Okay, I'm going. Okay, let's see. I'm sorry, I'm a terrible person. That's not. Okay, let's try this again. With that plate again. Do you want me to open it? No. You sure? My fingers are greasy, okay? You sure you want me to open it? My fingers are greasy because of my thing. I'm not weak, I promise. Alright, my preparation is on point and yours will not be. We're done. Don't touch it. We're done. Mine looks better. Look at this presentation. I don't know if you can see that, but this is mine. It has mozzarella cheese and pepperoni in it, and I put it in the waffle maker to make it look like a waffle. I do not know how well that turned out, but we will see.
Mine just has all the cheeses. Provolone, obviously, because what else would you need? Grilled cheese.
Along with
cheddar.
bacon. Maybe some
Awesome.
mozzarella, some beautiful mayo, pepperoni. All right, let's try mine first. Could use more cheese. Could use more cheese. You use more cheese. But it's not terrible. I like it.
Decent. Also, tomatoes on it.
Oh, I don't really like tomatoes though. Should I put tomatoes on it?
That's why I took the tomatoes off.
Yep. Okay. I think she wins. And she's now making grilled cheeses for me. Anytime I want them. I'm gonna go eat my lame grilled cheese. And
I'm gonna go take my victory.
yep, she is now the champion. Now I know what you're thinking. Nicole, that video was amazing. It might have been a little cheesy, and with all these puns, how could you not be forever provolone? But how else would I celebrate this day? Today, people across the country are celebrating and enjoying a bunch of different foods. Ben & Jerry's is giving away free ice cream cones today in honor of it being Free Cone Day. Crazy, I know. The company has been giving away free scoops of ice cream, which started at noon and goes until 8 at night. So if you have yet to take part in this deal, you still have an hour to get over to the Ben & Jerry's in Old Town. Ben & Jerry's is expecting to give away more than 1 million scoops of ice cream all across the world today. The company posted on their website saying, "Free Cone Day is our way of thanking our fans for being awesome. You know me, I'm watching out for you guys and always giving you the latest scoop." Thanks for tuning in to CTV News tonight. Make sure to tune in tomorrow night at 7 for CTV News on Channel 11 or collegian.com. Have a great night, everyone, and enjoy a grilled cheese while you still can.